on Mirage. He posted in the Learn CSGO subreddit, so let's make sure, see if we can see anything. Okay, bought armor, not bad. Position's okay. Crosshair placement, not really on anything right now. A solid 5 seconds. Rotating, his teammates hear noise. Probably an overreaction, you haven't seen bomb yet. Okay, so it's good to go back. Your team is getting kills.
Smoke.
Yeah, this is a little slow. And you know that they're on B. You know that they're on B, so this is a pretty slow rotation here. You just saw him. Yeah, you have to fight him. You have to engage him. You have to go after him. I don't know what you're looking around for. Probably a new pistol. That pistol works fine up until a point, and you weren't at that point yet. So I think your best chance was you're the one who grabbed that pistol. So you wanted to fight him using that pistol.
Watch out. When they don't mind using it.
Cool. Just refreshing my stream manager, making sure everything's
Throwing
working.
flashbang.
Nothing but armor. An unusual buy, to be sure. They can hear that, so it's unusual that you won that battle. That is extremely weird that that guy even had an R8. So people are just buying all kinds of things. Also, once you won that, they kind of know where you are, so there's no need to push there. You could have taken. Let's see, what did this guy have? This guy had a pistol. This guy had a deagle. It's probably a better choice to take. But I mean, you got 2 kills. It's you know what you're doing. Okay. That's true. Okay.
Flashbang.
Your number one concern should be actually a main,
Deploying
not
flashbang. Grenade.
balcony, not palace. They can hear you go up that ladder, so they know that you're on palace.
Incendiary out.
Anybody was paying attention, but they aren't. So you should be able to hear them top mid, and you know that they got a kill.
Throwing fire.
So pushing through, they're either going to get to B or get to A first. So either fall back, in my opinion, or push through to B. I don't know why they're still top mid. That's unusual. But with two CTs left, you kind of want to just either cover the sites or stick together. So you're like hiding somewhere on the site. So like palace would be good. But throwing that flash, let them know you're coming. You were sort of sneaking, and the flashbang gave you away.
Us or them.
So we have one person bought and everyone else didn't. Pretty typical. Be careful because they can get to A main pretty quickly. Good trade kill. I mean 2 for 1, but it's a save round, so that's fine. You know you can't grab that gun. Unless the gun's peeking over. You can get to the ledge from over here, I think. Yeah, you can come here and jump across if you wanted that gun. That was the safer way to do that.
Flashback.
Yeah, again, they can get to where you are first. That's also the slow way to get into palace. You want to jump on the boxes in the site. And that's the fast way. The other one can't hear. The other one can't hear you. That was not a winning peak, I think. He predicted that you would be there. That's why you got one tapped. Yeah. You wanna play some 1v1s. That would help with that kind of duel.
Throwing flashbang.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. And then you're jumping around, expecting them to not be there. Yeah, you should have died there. I don't know what that opera was doing. I don't know why he was so slow. So getting the up and falling back is really good here. That's a good idea. They are out on Tetris. Should be relaying that. And you could actually go for a save here if you wanted to. Two of your teammates have ops. They seem to be stolen. Actually, no, you should be able to do okay here. Oh, but yeah. Yep. It happens.
Go, go, go.
Now you want the op back.
Decoys out.
You're doing a one-way? Is that what's about to happen?
Throwing smoke.
You have to be really precise with the one-way. So this is a left side one-way. These don't work at higher levels, but they work in silver, so I'm not against it so badly.
Deploying flashbang.
And yeah, they realize you can see through the smoke, so I'm glad you fell back. That's a really good idea.
Deploying flashbang.
You have to peek out a little faster than that when you do that kind of flash. Ooh. Yeah, like let's look at Viper. What did Viper see there? Where was Viper? I think he was at the top. So you got the kill on his teammate. Spam it through the smoke. There are all kinds of activity top mid.
Deploying flashbang.
And so that didn't even blind him, and he's able to just sit back, and he actually just re-peeked you.
Throwing flashbang.
But once the flash hits him, there's so many people top mid. That wasn't a great peek. Although I'll admit, I make that peek all the time. It's not a great habit.
Smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Yeah, you gotta learn the faster to do this.
Smoke. Throwing.
And yeah, like again, let's see what did that utility do? The flash only works for so long. So if we look at Viper again, he got you again. We can look at how did this flashbang even work?
Flashbang.
He probably did. No, he was able to easily dodge it
Throwing.
and then get the flick. Yeah, so that flash just doesn't work, and you've thrown it twice. So just note for the future. You really need to be more careful. They can get out of short A like really fast. That you think that they're gonna be late, and that's often true in silver, but they sometimes aren't. And when they aren't, you're gonna die. Even if they have Glocks. You've got your nade out. There's a wide swing. You've got a smoke, don't you? You've got a smoke. You've got a smoke. You can smoke that off. So the very first, I don't think that Molotov even would have gotten you if you didn't need to jump. So you first thought there could be either, like, I need to fight and die, or I need to smoke this off. And you had to smoke, so yeah, think on that next time. Be good. Save your life. The buy here is unusual. Two people with 3,500. You could have forced FAMASes since your team seems to be going up. I can show you the fast way up to Palace if you want after this. I'll probably do that. Yeah, all this noise, they can hear that. And you may not realize that this guy is in window. I don't know what he's looking at, but he's still in window. Molotov for? 30 seconds. You have to be careful of all your angles. You don't know where this last guy is. He could be top mid, for instance. Could be under. Was your teammate watching top mid? Maybe that's why. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention that close. Could have been it.
I'll wait here. I'm throwing a flashbang. Laying down smoke. Flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Laying down smoke. Grenade.
Okay, like to change up in position. That's good. You're aggressive before, now you're sort of passive. Firebox isn't the best spot, I think. Especially if you're peeking out with a real gun. And so now you know where one of these guys is, right? He's in middle. Both of you are on A. So they could go B. B is open. One of your teammates is going B, so that's good. They are now realizing they can go B, so that's where this guy's going. Hopefully your teammate wins this. And he does. Nice.
Throwing fire. Throwing fire.
And yeah, they're going A. So it looks like they're trying to execute.
Smoke. Grenade. Grenade. I'm throwing smoke. Flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Yeah, smoke. You had enough to afford a smoke. I forget if you had. I don't know what that was.
Laying down smoke.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No need to push. Your team has mid control. But you won on time anyway, so it's okay. Using the one-way the second time is usually not a great idea. They'll be ready for it, but oftentimes in silver they aren't, so it might work, but just remember that it is sometimes not a great idea. And your teammates out top mid. Okay, good, falling back. Want to help A, the right call. So long to peek that. If that guy was holding that angle with an op, you would have died. Right.
Throwing fire.
Ooh, easy one. Nice. Always punish that. So it's always nice to punish that. I'm always on the other end. As soon as like they're just holding that thing. Your team pushed through B, so you should know that it's A. Oh yeah. Your team is holding mid. Your teammate pushed through B, so holding the angle there was the best call. And you can hear this guy in Palace, right? Yes. That's close, but that guy heard you on the ladder. He almost certainly heard you on the ladder. He sort of heard you jump off of it. Yeah, like here, like they hold that angle sometimes. That specific angle. Timing is okay. And so now nobody's watching B, so they've taken B right now. All over B. Them planting shouldn't be when you rotate. You should be realizing that a little sooner. Ooh, I wouldn't have expected that angle. It's an unusual. That's an unusual post plant, for sure. A smoke on the first round. Smoke flash P250.
Throwing smoke.
Let's see if it works.
Deploying flashbang.
Is that where you wanted it to go? Into the corner? Nope. You're pretty accurate while falling, actually. As long as you don't jump. While falling, it's pretty accurate. So you guys have to push through B because the bomb went A. Risky. Oh, that was some good movement. Good movement through the hole. Okay, be careful on turning the corner there because you did see the opponent watching. You gotta take this guy together. Okay. You don't know where the last guy is. I like the plan to push through to B. It could be CT. That's okay. Nope, not doing that. You had no idea where this guy was. I would assume that he was like CT or flanking or something, but that's fine. He's gonna flank to you right here. And you win the duel. Nice. Nicely done. In a post plant, you can play pretty darn safe. You didn't know where that guy was. He could have been anywhere. None of your teammates saw him, so the flank was something you need to look out for there. But if they're the same smoke, I wonder if it will go into the corner again. Oh, yep, again into the corner. You have to learn that smoke correctly. Stop throwing the same incorrect smoke, please, please. Oh, I hate it. Turning the corner with the nade out. Usually a recipe for disaster. You have the bomb. This is the worst plant spot. That's much better. Wow. It's almost like you were listening to me. If you have the site, planting on the middle of it is great. Maybe the best, even. Because you can see it from pretty much any angle. Bench, cat. You can see it from market. You can see it from apartments. It's impossible to defuse from there.
I'm throwing smoke. I'm throwing smoke. Laying down smoke.
And then let's see this one. Okay, okay.
Throwing fire.
Yeah, that's pretty close to the right spot. Yeah, that's good. No big gaps. Maybe a little one, but not significant.
Grenade out.
I mean, while this guy plants, you want to cover his CT because it's not smoked off.
Throwing flashbang.
Oh, just realized my title is not correct. Demo review for Kashenko on Mirage. Whoops. Fix that later.
Throwing a flashbang.
Ooh. Gotta be cool. Can't believe you re-peeked you. Maybe he thought, okay.
Throwing fire.
It's not a lineup. Go on top of the site. Oh. What? Is that a lineup or something? Is that seriously? Did you plan that? That's a nerd ass smoke, I tell you what.
I am planting the bomb.
Yeah, so now what's the plan? What's the plan, right? So hide van, that's okay. Jumping around, not okay.
Grenade.
That grenade does reveal where you are. If you're gonna peek, be deliberate about it. So it's sort of like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, play like hold an angle. They will come to you. They have to come to you. You can hold right this angle, because they can't get past you without you seeing. They can't get past to here unless they're already in here. And then the other thing is, like, you're safe to just hold this angle. That's useful for your team to make sure that they're not coming out apartments. Although, yes, if they're in the windows, they can shoot the site. And that's disruptive. I know that's what works, so I'm not gonna look at it. This guy's hiding a ninja.
I'm throwing a flashback.
Nice spray down. I think you should fully plant, unless you're scavenging for grenades. That's okay. You can plant for extra money for yourself.
Smoke. I'm throwing smoke. Smoke. Decoy. Flashback. Smoke.
Well, I think that one was off. Your teammate actually smoked that too.
Throwing fire.
That's a double up smoke.
Flashback. Grenade.
Be careful about reloading. People often come in pairs, like reloading immediately after a kill. Be careful with that habit.
Out. Incense. Throwing smoke. Grenade.
Oh, you peeked on that guy exactly as he didn't.
Throwing smoke.
Exactly as he was jumping. Which, if I was that guy, I'd be pissed off. Be careful about the ledge here. This little bump will mess up smoke grenades like that, but it did work out. There is a gap, so.
Throwing a grenade. Grenade out. Throwing fire. Throwing fire. Grenade. Throwing a grenade. Throwing a flashback. Smoke. Blending.
You can double scope. I think that's an okay time to double scope. Try to hit his pixel, like of his hand, and that'll kill him.
Smoke.
You could also try to predict where his head is through the wall, and headshotting through the wall might do it. Or tag him where you know his body is through the wall, which I think is what you were
Laying
doing.
down smoke.
Terrorists win.
Grenade. Flashback.
That flash is like a little early. I don't think it gets them because it's below. Like, look, if I'm the flashbang, it's below the wall, so they can't really see it that well.
Throwing smoke.
Also, you're really exposed here. The smoke missed
Flashback.
while you're throwing it. The game thought that was through a smoke because of your smoke. If you wanted to go
Throwing fire. I am
where you
blending.
could have thrown that smoke in connector. You're a good cat, you could have thrown that in connector, but
Throwing smoke. Flashback. Grenade out. Grenade out. Throwing flashback. Blending. Grenade. Smoke. Throwing a flashback.
Bomb has been planted.
Grenade. Flashback.
so they could be behind you guys. So be careful with that. You may have lost sight of them, but good pick.
Throwing a
Oh, whoops. Missed the engagement. But there's enough to work on here.
I'm throwing a flashback. I'm throwing smoke.
This is a real smoke. Okay, what is that guy doing? Oh, your smoke missed that time. No. Or was it always supposed to go there? Nobody knows. If That's actually a pretty good crossing smoke. You're free to cross the site there. Use it.
I am planting the bomb.
Your teammates on A planting. So now you guys have to get to A. Alright, so you can go back catwalk to mid. They're probably going to be market. Teammates. Yeah, this guy got behind you. Hopefully you win this round. And you do. Nice. So, yeah. Pretty good match overall. There were definitely some missed smokes. There were some pathing things that you could work on. I'm going to show you the pathing stuff. Practice with bots Mirage. I'll show you the path into apartments, into palace that you want to use. Oh, well.
Go.
Anyway. The path is you have to go on these little stairs. And jump here, jump here. And that's about a full second faster than going up the ladder. They also can't hear that as easily. That's the path you want to use if you want to peek palace early. You hold this. You could also try to get here and hope that they're slow, but that's usually doesn't work at higher levels. But yeah. Anyway, I hope this review helped. Hope you have a lot to work on. You had some good frags. Be sure to work on those smokes that you missed and make sure that they're consistent. And anyway, good luck. Have fun. Thanks.